Time for baseball of the AAA variety as the show brings you coverage from the International League. Tonight, the first of this three-game weekend series between the Toledo Mud Hens and the Syracuse Mets. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Thomas Szapucki will be on the mound for the series opener. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, we're looking at a guy that knows how to pitch. Last year, his ERA was just under 3.5 for the season, and I would imagine going into the offseason, he's looking to better that, and hopefully he gets off to a good start. And we'll see if that starts in this one today.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Luis Cabrera, as we run you the numbers to see the splits between July and August.
Get your pitch, drive it.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Hey!
And he just ramps up and gears the fastball by. I am 0-2. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around.
Ready for another chance? Luis Cabrera. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him.
Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance. Gone! So a 2-run shot to left center, 38th home run of the season for him, as the lead is cut to 4-2 now.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust.
At the plate, Brett Beatty.
The third baseman, number 5.
Hager at second. Jimenez is over at first with 1 away. Hit on the ground out to short. Fielded cleanly. Dozier on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So it's no runs on 2 base hits, no errors, and a runner left. 5 innings complete. The Mets lead it 4-2. Digging in, Jeremy Vasquez. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
Jeremy Vasquez.
Popped him up. Cabrera backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out. Ready to take his hacks again, Luis Cabrera, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out. And try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Chalk up another multi-hit game for this guy. He is absolutely on fire. He's been on a nice hot streak as of late, and I don't see it ending anytime soon.
Now batting, Frank Schwendell. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
Frank Swindell.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble.
Go 2. Round hard, you're scoring.
Cabrera rounds third and is digging for the plate. He comes across to score as it's trimmed to a 4-3 game now.
Well, the beat goes on with this guy. Runner in scoring position. No doubt when he comes up, he's thinking RBI. What does he do? Double the drive and another run. This guy is a money run producer.
Luis Cabrera will stand in again as we flash you back here to the fourth inning. This was a 2-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. In there for strike one. 1 out, 1 on in a 1-run game.
Drive it deep, big dog. Here we go.
Oh, and a good tight slider there, and he's in command, 0-2.
0-2 count. You could do just about anything you want right now. Up, down, in, out, hard, soft. Good time to be a pitcher.
Hit high and deep out there to left center field. Cordell is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and that'll bring Andres Jimenez into bat.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing.
And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
And that's save number 33 on the season for him, matching my career best for a season. The difference is he still has a chance to notch number 34. Another nice outing from him.
And tonight's 1-run game comes to an end, 6-5 the final. The Toledo Mud Hens came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Drew Carlton gets the win in relief, his 2nd of the year. Xiaoqing Chang hammers down the save, his 33rd of the year. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game. For the victorious Mud Hens, 6 runs, 9 hits, no errors. They left 10 men on base. For the home team, 5 runs, 12 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 32 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
Welcome to MLB The Show in this presentation of minor league baseball. Tonight, game 2 of this 3-game weekend series between the Toledo Mud Hens and the Syracuse Mets. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Rick Corsello, a right-hander from the Garden State of New Jersey, gets the ball here. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matt, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that throws 2 types of fastballs. A 4-seamer, which is more of his true riding fastball that he'll throw up in the zone. And the 2-seamer is the one that he'll sink to try to get ground balls. So even though the fastball is 1 pitch, he has 2 pitches that are different, even though they're both fastballs. A 4-seamer up in the zone, 2-seamer down in the zone to try to get the ground ball.
Here's the first pitch to him. Back up the middle. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And no chance at all to make a play here, so despite the effort, the inning will continue.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, dealer in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
Hey, drive that pitch, huh? Here you go.
Here now the 2-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3. One hit, one left. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1, no score. Digging in for his second at-bat, Luis Cabrera, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
Hey, let's go now one time.
Hey, needs you right here. One time. Let's go.
First offering on its way. Hit back up the middle. To second for one. On to first. Not in time as the umpire was right there to make the call. Striding in, Frank Schwendell, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Struck him out. You talk about pulling a rabbit out of your hat. He gets out of the jam and the side is retired. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. Syracuse is out in front, 1-0. Now to the plate, Rene Rivera.
First baseman, number 44, Rene Rivera.
Hey, get him with your best pitch right here.
A bouncer up the middle. Reined in. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So 1 run on 2 hits, 1 error in the inning, and 2 left. 3 innings complete. The Mets lead it 2-0. Into the box now, Jake Hager. 0 for 2 with the runs scored so far.
Second baseman, Jake Hager.
And 2 out.
The 0-1 offering. Hit on the ground to short. He's right there. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. On to the top of inning number 5 we go, and we are tied 2-2. In now, Luis Cabrera.
Luis Cabrera.
Hey, looking for yours now. Come on, kid.
Hey, come on now one time right here.
Has a look, now the pitch. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center
ball,
field.
You got it. Round it.
Chalk up another multi-hit game for this guy. He is absolutely on fire. He's been on a nice hot streak as of late, and I don't see it ending anytime soon.
Now at the plate, Frank Schwendell. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
One there. Get out. On to first, and it's a well-turned 3-6-1 double play, and quickly there are 2 gone.
Oh, that's a rally killer right there. They were in great shape with 2 on and nobody.
New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring forth the slugging shortstop, Luis Cabrera. First delivery to him on the way. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. Takes this the other way to right, and there's a base hit, so maybe some insurance here to lead off the 7th.
Wow, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his 3rd single of the game, D-Row. 3 for 4, not a bad game.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's giving him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something hanging in the middle of the plate, turning and burning a little bit. Nice execution.
Frank Swindell.
And there he goes towards second. Ground ball right side. And that'll get on through into right field for a base hit. And they won't even attempt to run on that arm in right. So despite the runner moving on the pitch, it'll wind up first and second here.
Boy, not the way you'd like to draw up an 0-2 pitch, D-Row, but from a hitter's perspective, a pretty good job of staying alive 0-2.
Yeah, and he did an excellent job on the offensive side. Not to let the AB get away from him. I know he was down 0-2, but he bowled his neck and he stayed in there.
swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number one.
Wow, that's awfully impressive right there. The pitch before was really close.
Right,
Call the ball.
now,
What does he do?
what's up?
He comes back with a better pitch and gets the punch out.
Hey, nice and patient. Get your pitch.
Yeah, come on now, big guy.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. Oh, and it falls as he can't make the play.
All right, hold up. Good job.
Cabrera ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. And he's safe at the plate. And they now lead by 2.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing room.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a one-run game where every pitch is so important. You're one pitch away from a solo tying the game.
Digging in to try it again. Rene Rivera 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. First and second now, one man out. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. He's got it to second. On to first. It's a double play. And another crisis is averted here as the inning is over. Starting to run out of innings here as they are unable to cut into the deficit. 8th inning coming up. The Mudheads are on top, 7-2. Number 62 is ready, and he'll take the ball from the manager.
Number 62.
Stepping up now, Luis Cabrera. He singled his last time up.
Luis Cabrera.
Here comes the first pitch. Back up the middle. And this is going to be through into center field for a base hit as the leadoff man's aboard in the 8th.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Now batting. The first
Striding into the box, Frank Schwendell. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Now the 0-2 pitch. Got him! And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
Now batting.
Now a move over to first, and he'll get back in safely.
Harris.
Now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. Digging in, Dawa Lugo. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
Hit on the ground toward the left. And that's through into left, a base hit. The relay. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. So no runs here on 2 hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. At the plate, Rene Rivera. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. 2 out, nobody on.
2 down. Here we go, guys. Let's go.
Left side. And that gets through, so he'll have his first base hit. 1 for 4 in the game now.
He looked a little bit out in front right there, but he's able to pull that ground ball through the hole for a single.
Well, the skipper has to be pleased. They go on the road and win the first 2 of this 3-game series, playing for the sweep tomorrow.
And tonight's final, 7-3. The Mudhens put up 4 runs in the 7th to carry them to victory. Joey Wentz gets to double digits with his 10th win of the year. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game. For the victorious Mud Hens, 7 runs on 18 hits. 1 error. They left 16 men on base.
The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. Tonight, a compelling matchup of division contenders between the Columbus Clippers and the Toledo Mud Hens. As October draws nearer, the race for the postseason intensifies. A pivotal game for 2 division rivals. Next, Kyle Funkhauser gets the call for Game 1 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, one of the things this guy does really well, neutralize the left-handed hitters. On the season, lefties 50 against this guy, so whatever he's doing against lefties, it certainly works.
Throw gets him, 2 down. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Cabrera. He'll get to take his first cuts here. From the belt, kicks and deals. Hit hard to the right side. Scooped up. He's going to take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base. Coming to the plate now, Josh Young. And he's looking to turn the page. The bat's been ice cold over the last 8 or so ball games.
Nobody here, nobody.
Hit on the ground out to short. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Now in the box, Luis Cabrera, 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Luis Cabrera.
Hey, let's go, kid. One time right here.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes this the other way to right. Vinson is there to put it away for out number 1.
We'll see if moving up to third pays off for him. He didn't have to tag and go for third, but now he can score a lot of different ways. Doesn't have to be a hit.
So striding in, Tyler Freeman.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Tyler Freeman.
The 1-2. Oh, double play ball to second. 4. The tag gets 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. Stepping in, Will Benson. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Will Benson.
Hit hard on the ground to second. There is Dozier. End it for one. On to first, and they get them both. Ready for another shot now. Luis Cabrera. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hits this one hard the other way. Fielded cleanly, and he'll step on first himself for the out. Now at the plate, Will Benson. He was a double play victim last time around.
Yeah, rolling into a 2-ball will eat at you for the rest of the game at least, so you know he wants to make up for it.
Throw gets him, 2 down. Big spot here. First and second, 2 men gone, and that'll bring Domingo Santana into the batter's box next.
Hey, let's get this. Easy space.
0-1, here it comes. Fastball hit on the ground to short. Rain. And the 2-out throw will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. We'll move on now to the bottom half of the 7th. Get up and stretch. Into the box now, Luis Cabrera. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at-bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Relay to Bowers, a double play, and that's how the inning ends. Stepping in, Tyler Freeman. They're quickly down to their final 4 outs here tonight.
Freeman.
Hit on the ground out to short. Scooped up. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. Nothing doing here this half. Tonight's ball game comes to a close. 3-1 the final. The Toledo Mud Hens jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back.
The final line score for our ball game. For the victorious Mud Hens, 4 runs on 10 hits, no errors. They left 5 now.
AAA baseball for you now on the show as we present coverage from the International League. Tonight, a compelling matchup of division contenders between the Columbus Clippers and the Toledo Mud Hens. As October draws nearer, the race for the postseason intensifies. A pivotal game for 2 division rivals. Next, Matt Manning is on the mound for Game 2. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Standing in, Luis Cabrera, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Cabrera.
From the stretch. Late swing, but he's still able to get a lot of this one out toward deep right field. And that is off the wall. Dozier blows through the stop sign, headed for home. The tag, and he's safe. They've taken the lead.
Well, with 2 away, the man on first, he was moving on contact, and he got a great jump and comes all the way around to score on that double. Always nice to snag the early lead, and they've done it here.
So striding forward now, Frank Schwendell. And he's a guy really in need of something to click at the plate right now. It's been a rough go for him.
Come on, big guy. See it. Drive it right here.
The 0-2. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is over. A run, a hit, and a man left. We'll go on to the top of inning number 2. The Mud Hens lead it 1-0. Ready now, Josh Young.
Now batting, the third baseman, Josh Young.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Into right field. That's a base hit. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Sometimes you just got to trust your hands. That pitch probably wasn't even in the zone, and he was able to fight.
Now at the plate, Cabrera. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Here's a fly ball, well hit.
Come on, dig, dig, dig.
And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he'll get there as he legs out the leadoff triple.
Well, the key to hitting triples is being aggressive right out of the box. He smokes this thing to the outfield and is thinking 3 bags the whole way. And by the time they can get the ball back in, he's on his way to third with the leadoff triple.
Here we go now. Come on now. One time.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And he's able to lay off there for ball 4. And that'll put runners at the corners now with still nobody out.
As a former pitcher, I can tell you nothing is worse than having to battle not only the hitter, but the umpire as well. He didn't get some of the calls there, but there's nothing he can do about that now. Just got to go right after the next guy.
Now
stepping in and ready for another shot, Trey Harris, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. 3-0 pitch. And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
And things are not looking good here in the 4th inning. That's the second walk of the frame. Good time for the catcher to go out to the mound and have a chat with this guy to give him a little breather.
Now batting,
standing in now with runners in scoring position, Darwa Lugo. And he'll be tasked with bringing home the potential tying and go-ahead runs, both of which are standing in scoring position. And there's a line drive, base hit to left field. And they've come back to tie it up as it's now a 2-2 ball game. And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. Digging in and looking for more, Luis Cabrera bats here with a double and a triple on his line in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. And they'll have runners at the corners following the one-out single.
Well, with that base hit, D-Row, he's 3/4 of the way to the cycle. The only one he needs now is the home run, and he should get another AB in this one.
Yeah, 100%, Dan. People are like to downplay the cycle a little bit. I'm a huge fan of it myself. If he can mix in this homer right here, not only hits for the cycle, but 4 knocks in the game.
Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game.
That's his second strikeout of the game. I wouldn't be surprised if a coach finds him in the dugout and gives him a little talk about shortening up and putting the ball in play. Good things tend to happen when you do that in these kinds of conditions.
Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Freeman is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Both teams battling the elements thus far. And the next batter will be Mike Freeman. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. Slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start. So here's Tyler Naquin. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Tyler Naquin.
To short. He's got it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. So coming to the plate, Luis Cabrera, and all eyes are on him as he needs a home run to complete the cycle. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Well, you don't need us to tell you it's really starting to come down out there. I can't imagine the umpires will let this go too much longer if it doesn't ease up.
Well, you could say that again, Matt. It's raining cats and dogs out there. Make sure you don't step in a poodle. I think it's time to get the grounds crew out.
Hit hard to the right side. But this one lands in the bullpen area, a foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Smoked on the ground left side. And this is going to find its way into left for a 1-out knock.
Well, there's a case, not that bad of a pitch, 0-2 D-roll, but something he'd like to get down and bury in the strike zone, no doubt about it.
Yeah, ground ball with eyes right there. Nice job by the offensive player, just to battle. 0-2's a tough spot to be in. He battled.
Right. Swindell.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Hard on the ground towards short. A dive, and he knocks it down. And the recovery throw is too late, and there are 2 on with 1 away now.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, D-roll in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
Pickoff move to second. And he can't get back in time, and he is out at second. Number 3 will come on defensively now as he takes over at second.
Number 3.
And he just keeps on going and going. That's save number 35 for the season. And he's proven to be as reliable as anyone in the game.
4-2 the final score tonight. The Toledo Mud Hens took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end.
On 11 hits, 1 error, and 13 runners left on base.
Minor League Baseball is live and on. Derek Rodriguez, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy's done a real good job on the year keeping the opponent's batting average down. Both righties and lefties coming into this one, hitting under 250 against this guy. He's been good all season long.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Swung on and chopped toward the hole. Fielded cleanly, and that's the first out. Coming to the plate now, Luis Cabrera. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Dozier stands at first with 1 out. Yeah, the rain starting to intensify here. It's coming down a little heavier now. We'll see how much longer the umpires can wait.
Yeah, Matt, right now this doesn't look too good. I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see the umpires come out and bring the ground crew out here. The infield around the mound and around the home plate area is really getting soaking wet. And I can't anticipate this going on very much longer.
So stepping in, Frank Schwendell, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Now this is hit not all that hard out to second. There's one. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn 2, and it gets him out of the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. We played 4 full. Columbus is out in front, 2-1. Stepping into the box, Luis Cabrera. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Cabrera.
One time, right now, kid. Here we go. Let it fly. Let it fly right here.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Squared that one up just a little late. Really starting to pour now, and the forecast is not showing any signs of a break in the weather.
You know, one of the big issues is player safety, and right now this field is getting sloppy wet, man, and I don't know how much more rain this field can take.
And this will hop over the wall, but the run will score.
Yeah, and with 2 outs here, this might be the last batter he faces. I bet the pitching coach is just telling him to rear back and let it rip. Don't hold anything back. Get the out, and your work is done here.
Ready once again, Frank Schwendell. He was a double play victim last time around.
Yeah, rolling into a 2-ball will eat at you for the rest of the game at least, so you know he wants to make up for it right here.
3.
So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. 7th inning coming up. The Mudheads are on top, 3-2. Digging in now, Luis Cabrera. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Relay to Bowers, a double play, and that's how the inning ends. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. Back with more on a Thursday night following this. All set to start the 9th in this one, and standing in the outfielder, Tyler Naquin.
Tough task ahead here as this guy, one of the top save guys in the league right now. He's been very reliable shutting the door.
Up.
Pitch is popped up. Paredes is there for it. But it's the shortstop that gets there. And there's 1 away now.
Hey, it took them an extra frame to do it, but hey, they're not going to complain as they lock up a nice road victory here in 10 innings.
And tonight's comes to an end, 6-3 the final. Adam Pletko wins out of the bullpen his 9th victory of the year. Adam Simber earns the save out of the bullpen, his 22nd. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
The final line score for our ball game. For the victorious Clippers, 6 runs, 9 hits, no
With the team's chances hanging by a thread, this skipper calls for a last stand.
Time for baseball of the AAA variety as the show brings you coverage from the International League. Tonight, a matchup of teams at opposite ends of the division between the Indianapolis Indians and the Toledo Mud Hens. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Daniel Cortez, the right-hander out of Puerto Rico, will be the starter. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matty V, a little bit of a mixed bag with this guy. An ERA of over 4 in his last 3 starts. He's either been really good or really bad, and recently he's been more bad than good. It'll be interesting to see if he can...
He's out. You're out.
Into the box, Luis Cabrera is back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. First delivery to him on the way. Hard on the ground towards short, reined in. And that's the second out.
Let's play ball. Ball 4. Take your base. Out.
So digging in now, Travis Swaggerty. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one.
Swaggerty.
1 out. 1 out.
The 1-2. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. Bare-handed for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Bottom of the 3rd now, and that'll bring forth the slugging shortstop, Luis Cabrera.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And a long throw across the diamond gets him. That's a nice play. Striding in once again, Luis Cabrera. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. High and deep to center field. Looking up is the center fielder. Gone! Two-run shot to straightaway center. Home run number 39 on the season for him. And just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything.
Top half of the 6th about to get started, and striding forward the designated hitter, Will Craig. Bouncer to the left side. He's got it. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Digging in once again, Jose Osuna. He's hitless in the game, as is much of the rest of his team. Hit to short. He's right there. On to first, and there were 2 down. Stepping up to the plate, Chris Sharp. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. Grounded to short. Scooped up. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Standing in, Luke Maile. No hits to this point.
Luke Maile.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fastball hit on the ground to short. Right to him. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Pretty painless half of the inning. Ready to begin the 8th, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Ji-hwan Bae. Hit on the ground to short. Fielded cleanly. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. Bottom of the inning now. And coming forward now is the shortstop, Luis Cabrera.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
Sometimes the first pitch is the best pitch you'll see all at bat. Definitely coming out of his shoes, aggressive style. First pitch, base hit up the middle.
So coming to the plate, Frank Schwendell. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Weak grounder back to the mound. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out. Next will be the designated hitter, Dawa Lugo. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know he wants to keep it going as long as possible, but this very well could be the last chance to do that.
Here it comes on 0-2. Ground ball left side. But he gets back in time, safe at second base. So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Troy Stokes. But a single here could reduce the deficit to only one. Ready to deliver the full count pitch. And he misses with that one. Ball 4, and that's going to load the bases now with still only one away.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
So striding in, John Nunez, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
Hey, drop him in for us. We need you. Here we go. Hey, I need you right now. Here we go.
Hit down the third baseline. Reined in. One there. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side. 7-5 tonight's final. The Indians used a huge 8th inning to help secure the win. Tyler Bachelor wins his 4th game out of the bullpen this year. Austin Davis records the save, his 34th. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show. Welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of minor league baseball. Today, the finale of this 3-game weekend series between the Indianapolis Indians and the Toledo Mud Hens. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Kyle Funkhauser will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matt, this guy's been throwing the ball really well. He picked up his 10th win of the year in his last one, and he'd like nothing more than to make it 2 good ones in a row and pick up his win number 11 today.
At the plate, Luis Cabrera, and he'll be one to watch out for in this one. Very good numbers in recent games.
Cabrera.
Here comes the first pitch. Oh, might not have been where he was hoping to put that pitch, but he somehow gets a swing on it anyway. Strike 1. Dan Dero, as we take a look at our visiting club as they take the field in this scoreless ball game. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, Dero? Try to get on a kind of a little mini winning streak here. Losing the first game of this series, winning Game 2, and hopefully winning this series by pulling one out here today.
Yeah, Dan, they were able to shower that first loss off in the first game of this series and had a nice bounce-back game yesterday. Let's see if they can steal a series right here.
Now at the plate, number 64. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Hit on the ground out to short. He's right there. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. Stepping into the box, Luis Cabrera. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Now a leaping effort at the wall, but he comes up empty. This one is gone. Home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. And even 40 home runs on the year for him now. As they cut the lead in half, it's 2-1 now.
Well, if you're going to get your first hit of the game, you might as well do it with a bang. He thought he could squeeze one past him, but he thought wrong.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Luis Cabrera.
The last at bat, Matty B, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him 0-1. Well, you don't need us to tell you it's really starting to come down out there. I can't imagine the umpires will let this go too much longer if it doesn't ease up.
Well, you could say that again, Matt. It's raining cats and dogs out there. Make sure you don't step in a pool. I think it's time to get the grounds crew out.
And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. Digging hard. He's headed for third.
Get out,
the relay, but he is in there with a triple.
Yeah, and most guys that hit for the cycle can get a single or a double but struggle with the rest. Not this guy. He's already got the homer and the triple, so the hardest parts are out of the way. We'll see what the rest of the game holds in store.
Oh, and here's a fastball right down the middle of the plate that swung on and hit out to deep left field, and this one's not coming back. This is a long home run. It's a two-run shot to straightaway left. Number 31 for him on the season, as it's now a 3-all ball game.
Hey, that wasn't a particularly good pitch right here. This guy doesn't get away with very many mistakes. He's going to have to do a better job pitching out of the middle part of the plate.
Digging in, Travis Swaggerty, and their runners at the corners now.
Travis Swaggerty.
Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch scooped up on to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So one run here, one hit, one error, and a couple of men left. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. Indianapolis is out in front, 4-3. Ready for another chance? Stephen Alames. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. 4-3 our score here as we play the 8th. On the ground to short. Could this be 2? To second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Chris Stratton is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 42.
Leading off the inning, Luis Cabrera, and they'll need him to get something going here.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
And there's one down. Settling in now, Lolo Sanchez. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Sanchez.
A swing and a liner to left center field, and that's going to drop in for a base hit. And this will score the run from second to make this a 5-3 game now. 6-3 the final score today. The Indianapolis Indians jumped ahead in the 7th inning. AAA baseball for you now on the show as we present coverage from the International League. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the Toledo Mud Hens and the Louisville Bats. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Riley O'Brien will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, it wasn't a great performance in his last start, but he did pitch well enough to earn the win. We'll see if he can turn in a little bit better performance in this one.
Second inning set to go, and that'll bring forth the slugging shortstop, Luis Cabrera.
Here you go. Let it
First pitch of the at-bat. Lined into right, a base hit.
Find the ball. Find the ball.
Hey, guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
At the plate, Frank Schwendell. It was a 3-hit effort from him last night, so he was a big part of that victory. The 1-2. Soft liner towards first. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Row. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
Nobody better. Stay hot. Nobody better right there.
Grounded back up the middle. He's got it.
There's
one.
Get out.
On to first, a double play.
Oh, that's a rally killer right there. They were in great shape with 2 on and nobody out, but the double play is the last thing you want in that situation. Just a runner at third now, but there's 2 outs.
Striding forward now is the DH, Dawa Lugo. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season.
Come on, baby. Get your pitch up there.
Swing, and he pops him up. Callahan ranging into shallow right. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. So they pick up no runs on 2 base hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2, and we are tied 0-0. So here's the cleanup hitter, Luis Cabrera. He reached on a single in his first try.
Cabrera.
Wait for a good one.
He's ready. Now the pitch. Popped him up. Stevenson over to his left. He's got it 1 away. Now batting, Jonathan India. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Jonathan India.
Hey, load it up. Plays it 2.
The 1-2. On the ground is short. This could be 2. Cleanly, Dozier relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. 5 innings have been no problem as he's got the shutout working. We're through 5 here at the ballpark, and we still have no score. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Luis Cabrera. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
And the 6th inning is progressing quickly here, now 2 away. Striding in, Nick Williams. No hits for him to this point, not unlike many of his fellow teammates.
Williams.
Line toward the alley in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Yeah, man, he's locked in and pretty dominant since the first. So as long as he can get back in that groove with the next batter, he's not going to worry too much about it.
All set for the start of the inning, and next will be the speed threat, Luis Cabrera.
Luis Cabrera.
Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. One strike.
There you go.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
Hot shot towards the hole. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Nice adjustment by the batter right there. You cannot fault the pitcher for going to that well again. First one he swings and misses through, and this one the batter's able to execute and drive it for a base hit.
Digging in, Frank Schwendell is looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat.
Swindell.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a double play ball here as this is on the ground to third.
Get here,
on to first, and they turn the double play. Now to the plate, Tyler Callahan. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
Second baseman.
To short, hit hard. Right to him. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So they go quietly here in this half inning. We've played 8 full. The Mud Hens lead it 3-0. So it's a tight spot here. First and second, one man out, and digging in at the plate, the Texas native Nick Williams. Softly hit to short. Reined in. Throw won't get him. In now, Luis Cabrera. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first.
Cabrera.
Now here's a line drive, and this is going to get down for extra bases.
Look two.
So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double. The relay, and he's back into second here safely.
Guys, that jacks me up right there. Kept his front shoulder tucked, the hip tucked, was able to stay inside that slider and drive it the other way.
So a big moment in the ball game here. Frank Schwendell, as he'll hit with the go-ahead run at third and 2 away. Pulled the string on him there as this is popped up. Back behind second. Garcia is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out of it. Into the box now, Michael Ciani. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. Now the 2-1 on the ground to the right side. And there's his first base hit in this one. Throw comes in quickly, so the winning run advances to... Well, the lineup was clicking for him in this contest, and the man you see there was a major contributor. For that, he's the top player of the game.
Victorious bat. 6 runs, 8 hits, 1 error. They left 10 men on base.
Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Tonight, the rubber match of this 3-game series between the Toledo Mud Hens and... Stepping up now, Luis Cabrera. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Hit hard down the right field line, but foul.
Come on, big dog, stay hot. Let's go.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Ground ball sent back up the middle. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit. Well, when you're going as well as he is, not even a 2-strike count is going to get in your way.
Yeah, Matty, he's having a monster season, well over 300. Right there, when you're feeling that confident at the plate, it doesn't matter what the count is. You're willing to go deep and still feel confident.
The first baseman.
Striding into the box, Frank Schwendell. And he pops him up here on 0-2 as this is drifting toward the right side of the infield. Number 64 will put this one away, and the side is digging in for his second at-bat, Luis Cabrera. He singled his last time up.
Let's go now. Come on now, one time.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Liner towards second. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. 1 run is scored. Baseball's a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
No question, he's swinging the bat very well of late, and when that's the case, you can't wait to get in the batter's box. Definitely the case in this game. That's his second base knock. This one for extra bases.
That's now 2 hits so far for him in this one. He loses him on ball 4. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Dawa Lugo. And a big hit here with the bases loaded could really put this one out of reach early on. Swing and a miss, and that's a much-needed first out there.
I'm really impressed by that strikeout, and I'll tell you why. He should have gotten a call on the pitch before, and it looked like he got squeezed a little bit. In a bases-loaded situation, that can drive a guy nuts, drive you crazy. What I loved is he didn't let him take it out of his game, and he came back with a...
And he is safe at the plate. It's now a 4-0 game.
Well, that wasn't your standard sac fly hit. It was hit pretty low and hard, so it wasn't a given they were going to send him. But they did, and they add a number to the run column.
He's going.
And a double steal try here. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. Digging in to try it again. Number 64. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Line to short, but gobbled up there, and there are 2 away. Digging in, Luis Cabrera. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance.
Cabrera.
Wait for a good one.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Drilled right back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. It's 5-2. And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. At the plate, Frank Schwendell. It was a walk in his last trip.
Frank Swindell.
See it, drive it right here. Come on, Biggie.
The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Mudheads are on top, 5-2. Now at the plate, Tyler Stevenson. He is 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Tyler Stevenson.
Hey, we got one. 2,
Hit hard on the ground to short. Up to second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So after the 3 spot last time around, he's able to bounce back and hang a 0 here. 5 innings complete, and we are all tied 5-5. Coming to the plate now, Luis Cabrera. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
Cabrera.
Here's the first pitch to him. Hard hit ball to second. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Stepping in, Todd Johnson. A couple of walks for him thus far. Ciani on second. Williams at first, 2 out in the inning. Hit on the ground out to short. He's got it. And the two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Now in the box, Luis Cabrera. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. First pitch of the at-bat. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. 2 out, nobody on.
Hey, grip it and rip it, kid. Grip it and rip it.
Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Center fielder looking up. Gone! And with 2 out in the 9th, they have taken the lead. So it's a solo shot to dead center as they've taken a 1-run lead.
Hey, with 1 swing of the bat, that closer better get ready. He's going to be doing some work in the bottom half of this inning. Well, that's just a great job of battling on the road. They fought all the way to the end, took the lead in the top of the 9th, and secured the W in the bottom half. That's a great team win.
And tonight's 1-run game comes to an end, 6-5 the final. Toledo came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Zach Houston gets the win in relief, his 6th of the season. Will Vest closes the door for the save, his 2nd. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plezak, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game. For the victorious Mud Hens, 6 runs, 9 hits, no errors. They left 11.
The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. Tonight, a compelling matchup of division contenders between the Toledo Mud Hens and the Columbus Clippers. The Clippers have now won 5 consecutive games. They'll aim to continue their winning streak next. Kyle Dowdy is on the mound for Game 2. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy's had a real solid season up to this point. ERA under 3.5, which is saying something in these high-scoring games we see now in the game of baseball. This guy knows how to pitch, and if he's on, he knows how to minimize the damage. He'll be fun to watch in this one.
Into the box now, Adolfo Ibanez. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Adolfo Ibanez.
The 2-2. Hit out towards second. And that's through for a hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Man, I thought this at bat was over. Down 0-2. He's able to work him.
Now at the plate, Luis Cabrera, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Cabrera.
This is line to left. Santana is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Stepping in, Josh Young. And you can see his home road splits there. He has not fared very well in front of the home crowd, oddly enough. And a fastball is hit on the ground towards short. Throw in time as he's called out on a bang-bang play at first. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Luis Cabrera, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning.
Hey, speed up and drive.
First pitch on its way. There's the big breaking ball, and it's by him for a strike.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your A swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
And a hanger as he gives this one a pretty good ride out to deep center.
Round hard,
A leap, but he can't rein it in. It's off the wall. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. And the second run will score. It's now a 4-0 game. And he will scramble back to third, but get there safely.
Yeah, when that left his bat, I thought it was out of here for a 3-run shot, but to his credit, he didn't hesitate or break into that home run trot. He busted it out of the box and was thinking triple all the way. Well done.
Standing in, Frank Schwendell.
The first baseman, Frank.
4 runs here in this half inning.
Hey, your pitch. Drive it deep, huh? Here you go.
Chopped toward the second baseman. Off balance throw gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. So 4 runs on 4 hits, no errors and a runner left on. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The Mud Hens lead it 4-0. And the next batter will be Mike Freeman. 2 base hits, both singles to this point.
Baseman, Mike Freeman.
On the ground to second base. This could be 2. 1 on to first to complete the double play. So striding forward now, Luis Cabrera, and he's looking to add on to his 2 RBI game from earlier. First offering on its way. Hit in the air down the right field line.
But no one gets to this one as it lands in the home bullpen, a foul ball.
Hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Center fielder on the run. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Mike Freeman. He was a double play victim last time around.
Yeah, and the defense is thinking, give it to us again and we'll roll it over all day long. Don't think that's not in his head right now as he steps to the plate.
Reined in. One there. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. Ready now, Luis Cabrera. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes this the other way to right. Benson is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. Several good offensive performances in this one, but none better than the one turned in by the guy you see right there. He's our top player of the game. Time for baseball of the AAA variety as the show brings you coverage from the International League. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Columbus Clippers and the Toledo Mud Hens. As October draws nearer, the race for the postseason intensifies. A pivotal game for two division rivals. Next. Matt Manning will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matt, this guy keeps his team in the ball game. He's won 2 of his last 3 starts, so he's been throwing the ball really well. And one of the keys for this guy is getting early outs to keep his pitch count down. If he can do that, he should be able to get into the 7th or 8th inning in this one here today.
Now at the plate, Ernie Clement. He's got hits in each of the last 5 ball games.
Hard liner.
Short way to Dozier, and the side is retired. A couple of walks, but no damage. Through an inning and a half, no score on the show. Coming to the plate now, Luis Cabrera. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Luis Cabrera.
Stay hot now.
Now the pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Ibanez has it, and it's a quick out, number 1. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Luis Cabrera. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
No one better.
Cabrera.
Here's the first pitch to him. Takes this the other way to right, but this will hang just long enough for him to run it down in shallow right for the second out. All set for the start of the 4th, and now it'll be the catcher, Bo Naylor.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Right to him. Throw to first in time, 1 gone here in the 4th. So stepping in, Luis Cabrera.
Luis
Here you go. Let it fly
Cabrera.
right here.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. The windup and the 0-1. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
The first baseman, right.
Cabrera, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning.
Let it fly. Let's go. Trust your stuff right here. Let it fly.
He's running. Heading out towards shallow right. Benson in a few steps as he takes it. 2 down. Ready for another shot now. Dawa Lugo. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far.
Dawa Lugo.
They see it. Drive it right there.
The 3-2 pitch is going to be a drag bunt. He gets it down. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. Stepping into the box, Troy Stokes. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th.
Junior.
Hey, let's stand up there, huh?
And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
And as a pitcher, that's always tough. Looked like he got a bad break on some of those calls, but he's got to learn that sometimes the calls don't go your way, and you've just got to move on. That's something that young pitchers can have a hard time with, though.
Digging in the switch hitter, John Nunez. 0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Santana is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands the bases loaded. So no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 3 left. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The Mudheads are on top, 4-2.
Hey, your pitch.
Digging in and looking for more, Luis Cabrera. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
Smoke toward the hole, and there's a base hit, so a chance for some insurance here to start out the home half of the 7th.
Hey, guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his 2nd knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate.
Now batting.
Digging in now, Frank Schwendell. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Ibanez comes on now, and he has it 1 down. Into the box, Dawa Lugo trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far.
Lugo.
Now the 3-0 offering. And that misses ball 4. So it's 1st and 2nd now with only 1 away. So digging in now, Troy Stokes. It was a walk in his last trip.
Troy Stokes Jr.
Here's the 3-1. Base hit into right center. The throw home. Play at the plate, and he's out. A great throw. Ready once again, Luis Cabrera. He's 2 for 4 in the ball game.
Luis Cabrera.
Hey, your turn now. Keep it going. Come on.
Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Ripped down the first base line. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that gets through a base hit. He's 3 for 5. Now a long throw to third.
Slide.
Hey, guys, he doubled up right there. Back-to-back sliders. Nice job by the batter right there. Just misses the first one, makes the adjustment, stays a little shorter, and drives the next pitch for a base hit.
Now batting, first base.
Striding in once again, Frank Schwendell. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and I'm sure he'd like a base hit of some sort right here, Matty. But hey, you know what? Another fly out wouldn't be all that bad. If he can get it deep enough, he should be able to drive in a nice run with a sac fly.
Oh, that's a walk that could really change the complexion of the game. With the bases loaded, if he gives up a base hit right here, it could get real ugly.
Digging in once again, Dawa Lugo. And with every base occupied, a big hit here could really put this one out of reach. Working for the punch out and the offering. And this is swung on and missed. A huge out there as the bases will stay loaded with 2 away now.
Now batting, left fielder, Troy.
And he strikes him out. So a missed opportunity at the plate as he strands 3 runners and the side is retired.
Always nice to get the first game of the series, but even more so when it's in front of the home crowd. Seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
6 runs on 16 hits. No errors. They left 15 runners on base.
AAA baseball. Xiaoqing Chang, the Taiwan native, gets the starting nod. What's your take on him, Dan?
Well, Matty, if you're looking for innings out of your starting pitcher, you're looking at the right guy. This guy seems to deliver more often than not, going deep into the games. He's one of those guys you feel really confident that could go into that 7th, 8th, and even the 9th inning, a workhorse.
Standing in, Luis Cabrera. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
They see it, drive it. Let's go.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit back up the middle. Scooped up. A jumping catch at second for one. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw. So coming to the plate, Frank Schwendell.
First baseman.
Has a look, now the pitch. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. A run on 2 hits, and they... So striding in, Adolfo Ibanez.
Adolfo Ibanez.
Now the 2-1. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. At the plate, Josh Young. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
Third baseman, Josh Young.
Hard on the ground toward short, and a base hit into left field, so they've got themselves a 1-out base runner.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage.
Now at the plate, Luis Cabrera, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First offering on its way. Hit the other way out toward right field. Right fielder is on the run. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. New inning set to get underway, and now it'll be the catcher, Bo Taylor.
Number 46.
A bouncer to the left side. He's got it. And a close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step. Stepping up to the plate, Luis Cabrera, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Hit hard towards center, and that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. So he picks on the first pitch here and is able to extend the inning. Stepping into the box, Frank Schwendell. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And now they've got him picked off. Thought about going for second, but instead, now they've got him in a pickle. And they will put the tag on him. They got him, and with that, the ball game is over. And the score finishes 4-1 today.